As always, I tell let's play Princess Evangile Snipe Blind. Can you repeat that for me, please? Oh, thank you. You're back. Oh, good morning. I'm just glad everyone's waiting for you to get back. Forgotten to smile. I mean, also no one would have been waiting for me like this. I miss you too, Chiho. Thanks. Have you heard about the Louis Society? When we talked in front of the entrance, the others arrived. Yes, welcome back. Thanks, glad to be back. Your dog was your father? Yeah. Glad to hear that. Says I heard he has some rather bad news. Oh, yeah, I already heard about it. I see. Well, that has happened with the battles that's ahead of us. Season strong, you're also full of ennui. You are surrounded by ennui, yet here you are looking totally unaffected. I suppose. See about it, student dependency is open to anyone. Everyone was surprised by Lisa-san's declaration. It showed just how much dependency the society leadership was linked in their minds. It was just as tradition, but Mrs. put such importance on custom precedents. Everyone in the student body shared those feelings. Seriously? What do you think, Mitsuko? Though it's Patricia Sama, I suspect it would be rather difficult. That's true. What are the battles fought? That's true, but whose side are you on? You know the Little Society side. This looks like the society will be quite a hindrance. Hanson, why not let her be so mean? She didn't have to make you quit. Miss, what shall we do now? Before your plan, first thing after class today. Very well. Roger. Yeah. I will find out about you. It's not like you do chasing behind me, say. And let's explain details to everyone. It's my fault. What? I'll say everything I want. Meet me in the dining hall. Whole group nodded. Seriously, son, did you work out everything with his family? Yeah. The interview, or would you feel comfortable with family like this? Wouldn't make me especially uncomfortable. Dude, you're showing, right? Good showing? Just said this morning, you saved her. Ah, right. Oh, she has sons involved?
そのあたりの事情は昼休みに本人が話してくれるから、タミエさんも食堂にいらっしゃいな。
This year's paid to lunch. You join us in the dining hall, Tommy-san.
了解。またまた大事件だもんね。記者魂が騒ぐわ。
Too bad she's only rotten with happiness. Roger, good news again, huh? My poor bud's racing. Oh, she'll explain the gist of the situation to everyone.
だから、校長先生にバレたのは私のせいなの。
It was my fault that Henry found out about it.
まあまあ、千穂さん、そのことはもういいっこなしよ。
Actually, let's not be like that. Just nodded slightly.
へえ、危ないところだったのね。千穂さん、今の話、新聞に書いてもいいの？
Wow, it's not a close call. Chia-san, can I write a story in the newspaper?
私は構わないけど。
I don't mind, personally. She looked over at me. Neither do I.
じゃあ、ぜひそうしてもらいなさいな。それで多少なりとも選挙に影響が出てくるかもしれないわ。
Please do. Valuable selection, even just a small one.
選挙？グランデボートのこと？
Election? You can't vote? Why did vote?
それ以外になくてよ。
Yeah, I'll probably just text real quick here. What's what I mean?
でも、白百合会は今年度は解散になったんでしょ？
What is that? It's been off for the year.
それでも、私は立候補しますから。
But I will still be a candidate.
さすがはソレイユデコールといったところね。それも新聞に書いていいんでしょ？
Is it ethical? We'll put it in the newspaper too?
もちろん。むしろ対処してほしいわね。
Of course, this typeface you have.
了解。いやー、なんか今年度は最後の最後まで楽しいわ。
Roger. Well, it's just really fun from beginning to end. Tassan looked at me.
あなたはやっぱりサンプルとして最適だったんでしょうね。これが他の男子だったらと思うと、想像もつかない。
You're the best sample they could have asked for. If any other boy band here, I just can't imagine it. The hope won't have to be a sample when I become a third-year student here.
ま、個人的には私もそれを望んでいるけどね。
Over that myself, of course. I guys gathered in the rose garden. After our society was dissolved, we couldn't meet at Mia Hall anymore.
寒いわね。
So cold.
そうですか？
Is it?
それはルリ子はパン君がいるから暖かいでしょうけど。
So you did pound weeks ago.
あれよりも暑くて太いんですよ。
You are, you know what?
何よあれって。
What?
マフラーですよ。
The scarf.
この格好でじっとしていると、ほんと寒いわ。
This is cold sitting still like this. Always the Rurugu-san was shivering.
気合よ気合。シートを滅却すれば。失礼。
Sit fired up. Clear thought from your mind and... Excuse me.
意地張らなくてもいいじゃない。
How'd you be so stubborn? You did say who insisted that we couldn't use Maria Hall.
いいえ、一切の甘えを立って、その上で勝利した方が気持ちいいですもの。
Now, before we went without accepting any of their charity, Maria-san really did hate to lose.
それで、今後のことですけど、
Now, congratulations days to come.
私としては、白百合会の有無は、あまり気にする必要はないと思うのよ。
Without this solution, what we decide will affect us very much.
というと、
Which means...
生徒会長に立候補するのに、アソシアシオンの会頭である必要はないというのは、再三言ってきた通りだわ。
We didn't have associations to run for student college president. I said that several times before.
そして、もうみんな忘れてしまったかもしれないけれど、みんなはあくまで俳優であって、勝手連的な存在なの。
We have forgotten this by now. The rest of you were just affiliates. You joined voluntarily.
だから、言ってしまえば、 私たちはこれまで白百合会から片足を踏み出したところで一緒に活動してきたわけで。
He's got one foot on the right side from the start. Right side to the right.
この際両足を出してしまったって別にいいじゃない。それで私たちの何が変わるわけでもない。
Well, Phil, it doesn't really change anything. It doesn't really affect us.
そうじゃなくて。
Isn't that right?
そうですね。
That is true.
そうこなくちゃね。
Definitely.
白百合会というのはあくまで岩盤に過ぎないということか。岩盤が付け替わっても中身は同じ。
Well, your side was just a label. If you change the label, it doesn't change the contents inside.
そういうことです。
Exactly.
ただ岩盤にそれなりの効力があるのも事実よね。みんなの頭の中にはきっと霊の慣習が深く根を張っているだろうし。
But it can have power in its own way. This is still deep rooted in everyone's mind.
それをどう打ち破るかですね。
Especially knows how to unroot it. Yes.
なんか考えていることとかあるの？
Something in mind? We just shook her head.
とにかくアピールするしかないと思ってるわ。
We have to make the appeal. Yeah.
はい。
Yes. Right. Understood. Yeah, she'll stop by our room.
あれ、もう寝てたの？
Oh, is it already? I wasn't why she's lying in bed. No, I just haven't slept in this bed for so long. It feels so nice. I'm really glad to be back. Sit up on the bed. Yeah, I gotta eat my fill. I don't want to go back to that apartment again.
まだ解約しないの？おじさんも多分すぐには出てこられないんだろうし、もう解約した方がいいんじゃない？
Still haven't canceled that? Your father probably won't be getting out anytime soon. Why don't you just cancel it? That's true. Cut off the safety net. That's not a bad idea.
それがいいよ。あと、もしも万が一のことがあったら別に止めてあげるから。
Oh yeah, if anything were to happen, you can come stay with us. Thanks.
あんたが帰ってきて結構みんな喜んでるんだよね。みんなっていうのはクラスメートとかのことね。
She had that you were back, right? Your classmates, that is. I guess.
そっちなんか歓迎してくれたんじゃないの？
Didn't welcome you back? No, didn't go that far. The answer was pretty welcoming.
私さ、この前両親にちゃんと話しに行ってよかったと思ってるんだよね。
You didn't gotta talk to your parents earlier.
だって今白百合会がこんな状況になって心置きなく手伝えるから。
Just now, it's probably happened by this society. I can help out without reservations. Yeah, that's true. But you and me missing the Lovely Society had really been in a bad way for a while. But now we could recover. School might have dissolved us, but that didn't matter. As long as our feelings were united, they were together, I know that we can win. Yeah. Candace is allowed to put up posters. Please tell us about all this deckhouse posing for photos.
いいよー、いいねー。
Great, great.
豪華しら。
How's this? I like it. This might be on top of the world.
ずいぶん長いこと撮ってるんだね。
Did that for a while. Yeah.
大丈夫大丈夫。このデジカメのメモリーカード2テラだからこの1枚で100年安心ってやつよ。
Well, it's fine, it's fine. Just a memory card is 2 terabytes. We're out of space for 100 years.
そんなこと気にしてるんじゃないけど。
I've got a terabyte of space. Everything on the computer is still in the computer in raw and perverted format. It's not even half full yet. I've been recording hundreds of videos. I've been recording a lot every day, so I have a big surplus. In fact, this is going up probably in March, mid-March. It's February 2nd right now. Here's how I finished this up a week ago. This time I probably delayed it because she was worried about Sheila's withdrawal. Well, I guess she wants to make sure to take the best pose possible to make up for starting weight. Yeah. Okay, it's a little sexier. He's just having a picture taken. I think you might be right. Rallies were made official election campaigns, and they could be held at any time after the prohibition was lifted. We don't have vigorous rallies has to make up for the losses the White Lily Society able. We put everything we had into publicizing them, but people aren't coming. Of course, I didn't know what it was like in the previous years. Without even a point of comparison, I couldn't help but feel like the attendance was very low. Ryuko-san, watching the rally, I turned to her and asked quietly, "Hey, is this how rallies usually go?" Ryuko-san just frowned. That didn't answer me, but expression said all I needed to know. Nevertheless, to visit one of Suga-chan's rallies to try to compare. Oh, is that an enemy? No. Jordan, things can't be going well for the White Lady for Ryuko-san's team. That is so you came to watch us, right? Nothing I could say in response. Ryuko-san continued to speak as if she understood perfectly. She sounds very confident. I'm sure she thinks she has a chance of victory. It was a Yahoo battle for her. Yeah. And now I expected there was a big difference in the number of participants. Of course, Suga-chan had her own appeal and was very popular throughout the school. Ryuko-san was just as popular, I was sure. They were, I didn't even put it that way, that the difference came from the lack of label assigned to them. The idea that student council president must be an association leader. It's very fixed inside our minds. There is a very fixed idea, especially in a school like ours. This sounds right, of course, and we weren't coming up with any bright ideas to counter it. Held meeting after meeting out there in the hall, but no one was coming up with anything. It's so frustrating. Towards the end, without the authority of the White Lily Society, I have no influence at all. We're already into February. We don't have much time left. What day is the vote? 18th, Saturday. That's 2 weeks left, huh? Oh, they're able to turn things around now. Ryuko remembered herself, her eyes distant. Just then Chio spoke up. Yes? When Chio failed to answer, all eyes turned to her. What is it? Well, she looked down at the table, having trouble finding the words. She eyes so strangely, looked at each other in confusion. What is it, Chiho? Do you have an idea? She stood out for a second, then nodded. If you say it, we're all friends here. That's right. It is. Yes, please feel free to say it. Everyone, thank you. She looked up and then spoke. Why don't you try a rally like the ones Ryuko-san is holding? I'm turned to her in shock, including me. Is that wrong? No, it's not at all, right? Everyone nodded. Gotcha, I would be very pleased if you would. I don't know how much I can accomplish, but I'll try my best.
白百合会に誘ってくれたことの恩返しと、あと
Since probably what it was at the end.
私自身今では学園が変わることを強く願ってるから、だから頑張る。
Personally, I really want to see the school change, so I'm going to do my best.
お願い、投票の瞬間まで勝利を信じて頑張りましょう。
Thank you. Let's keep the faith in our victory and try our hardest right until the last battle is cast. Right. And so, Shio made a decision to stand before the electorate. She made her mind, certainly, but it wasn't easy going at first. First, I was 2 days later after class in the Rose Garden. People were so curious about this, you might say they had shown unexpected numbers, really the sound had gotten. So she stood in front of the crowd. She looks really tense. Her face was white as a sheet and her legs were shaking. Hope she's okay. Ruth-san stood beside her protectively, her expression concerned. She began to speak since she wasn't running herself. It was part of the speech of support. I can't hear her. If I strain my ears, it's hard to make out what she was saying. We were at the back of the crowd, so we were quite far away, and as though she was speaking too softly. Speech ended after 20 minutes and the people dispersed. Some people had left in the middle. It was a sad sight. Good job.
千穂さん、ファイトですよ。最初からうまくいく人はいないのですから。
Right, Shio-san. No, this is the first time.
そうだね。
Yeah, you're right. Ryuko-san went to her club meeting, but Chiyo decided to skip hers and come back to the dorm with us. We finished putting up all the posters, so we didn't have to spend our full day on campaign activities anymore. What were you talking about in your speech? It was so hard for me to hear.
別に大したことじゃないよ。学校が変わった方が楽しいんじゃないみたいな、そんな程度で。
Oh, it wasn't that serious. Things like school would be more fun if things changed, things like that. I see.
私、なんか自分でも自分の言うことに自信が持てなくて、それで声も小さくなっちゃったんだけど。
I just didn't have a lot of confidence in what I was saying, so I guess that's why I was so quiet.
ねえ、今日の夜、ちょっとそっちに行ってもいい？これからのこと相談したいの。
Okay, by tonight, I want to talk to you about what I should do from now on. Sure. I was thinking, it seems like part of you might be holding back.
遠慮？
Holding back? I mean, you spent so much time as Nest trying not to stand out, right? You don't have a title, and before I came here, the only close friend you have is Riko-san, right?
悪かったわね。
Well, excuse me. Sorry, I'm not trying to insult you, but I remember that you were the most popular girl back here you talked to auxiliary.
そうかな。
Was I? You were. You had tons of friends. All the guys liked you, too. But you said before that you've been trying to blend in since you got here, right?
まあね。
That's true. This is a strict hierarchy. Students who entered during primary course stood at the top of it, which it meant to consider a true place of possess, you had to have been there since primary course. Intermediate course wasn't bad either. I had heard the Kanai-chan and Thompson during intermediary. During final course, you were able to tourist. There weren't many of them either. They weren't exactly bullied, but Chiyo had certainly been on the receiving end of some nasty words. I had seen it myself. The college that usually brightened showed Chiyo to draw into herself. She was so amazing, she could have earned a title easily, and yet she didn't. As long as you're holding back in front of them, you won't be able to really speak your mind.
かもしれない。
Yeah, I think you're right. She gave you a weak smile.
3年間ひっそり過ごしていこうなんて思っていたもん。あんたが来る前は。
It's not like I keep my head down for 3 years I'm here. Before you came anyway. Put a hand on Chio's shoulder. It's time to stop holding back. People don't treat you as a tourist anymore. You have friends. You can get along with the Rose Society. Yeah. Right now, I think maybe you're the one keeping them at arm's length. Note that at first you did it because of how everyone treated you. Not that true anymore, so...
そうだね。
Yeah, you're right. Chio closed her eyes and placed her hand on top of mine.
ありがとう、マサヤ。私、やっとこの学校に対する違和感が消えたみたい。
Yes, I think I finally feel like I'm a real part of the school. Chio's feelings had already softened considerably. I was sure that my words were just pushing her the rest of the way. Even so, I was glad to have her thanks.
でもね、パズルのピースで言うと、あともう一つだけ足りないの。それは、あんたもバンセンヌに残ること。
This is the last piece of the puzzle. I really want to stay at Vincent's Nest too. In that case, I'll need Rise-san, and you to work for it.
任せておいて。
Right, leave it to me. Even if she was willing to stand up in front of everyone, she still had to figure out what to say. It's probably too late to say the obvious things, right? Rise-san had a lot to say about this stuff already.
そうなんだよね。でも、一体何を言ったらいいのか。
That's stupid, then what am I supposed to say? That's easy.
簡単？そうかな。
Easy? Really? Just talk about things that only you can talk about.
私だけが話せること。
Only I can talk about? You're a symbol of reform. Why do you want to see Vincent's change?
あんたと離れ離れになりたくないから。
Don't want you to have to leave. Right, but there's more to it than that, right? Because we love Vincent's Nest, right? I really kind of feel attached to Vincent's Nest, even though it's still an all-girls school. You feel the same way, don't you? Chio nodded.
私も今はバンセンヌが好き。将来バンセンヌがなくなったら寂しいっていう気持ちは私だって共有してるもん。
I do love Vincent's Nest now, too. I don't like the thought of it having to close down someday. She was a tourist who would only show up for final course, yet she wanted to see Vincent's Nest continue. Thought that was a wonderful thing. That had to have been the reason why Rise-san invited Chio to join us from the start.
私のそういう気持ちを伝えればいいってことか。
So you can get across to people? Right.
分かった。じゃあ今度こそきちんと伝えるから。
Okay, and this time I tell them that. Right.
文面もちゃんと考えるね。次は失敗できないし。
I have to be hard about what I say, too. I can't afford to fail next time. Right, but we don't have much time. Tell us at the calendar on my desk. There were 10 days to the grand vote.
急がないとね。
Yeah, I'll have to hurry. I'm gonna end the video here. Next time let's play Prince of Outside Blind. We'll finish up Chio's route. But then,